Hi, I'm Ross McDonald from Case IH, the product marketing specialist for tractors for the UK and Ireland. Today we're going to have a look at the Puma X range of tractors, a cost-effective entry-level tractor that has all the specification you need for a modern business farm. So we have three models in our Puma X range. We have a 140, a 150 and a 165. As a rule of thumb, these will all boost from around 35 to 45 extra horsepower. For example, the 140 that we have with us here, under certain conditions such as PTO and transport, we can expect a power boost up to around 175 horsepower. Like the other Pumas in the ranges, this too has a 6.7 litre 6-cylinder FPT engine with a 330 litre fuel tank and a 48 litre AdBlue tank. Around the front of our Puma X tractor, and in its standard form, this would come with a standard or wide front weight carrier on it. On this machine, however, you'll see that we have a front linkage and a set of front couplers. Now, although mid-mount valves are an option, on this we have actually piped the remote valves to the rear, save on the cost of a mid-mount valve. The lift capacity of this is a maximum of 3,500 kilograms of this front linkage. Also on here, as it's a 50 km/h model, we've got the front axle suspension and front axle brakes. A feature of the Puma X which sets it apart from its bigger brothers is the fact that it has a low roof option. This is the standard, although you can put the higher roof of the other Pumas on it. On this you'll notice the low roof with 6 halogen lights. There's also an additional 2 on the rear and 2 on the post here. Because this machine does have front linkage, we add the high mount headlights. So if you have an implement on the front which blocks the standard headlights, we have these in addition as well. To the rear of our Puma X model now, and as standard, we have our category 3 rear lift arms, which are capable of lifting around 8,250 kilograms. We have our hydraulic pushback hitch. This has got a mechanical top link, but there is obviously a hydraulic top link option as well. We also have our pneumatic trailer brake valves here, as this is a 50 km/h machine. We do have the option to put in isobus socket, and it will have the usual electrical sockets that you're used to as well. To have a quick word on the transmission, as standard, our Puma X series come with an 18x6 semi-power shift transmission at 40 km/h. This is 3 ranges with 6 gears in each, which instead of using the clutch, we have a button on the back of the controller, a declutch button which we can press with the up function in order to skip from one range to the other. So into the cabin of our Puma X, a very straightforward but very spacious cabin for the operator. We have our passenger seat on the left hand side, analog dashboard in front of us, and on our right hand side we have our gear lever change on the end of the armrest, and to the right we have 3 or 4 mechanical swivel valves. Also on our right hand side we have a bank of buttons for the transmission aggressiveness. We have our constant engine speed, where we can program 2 different engine speeds, one for the field, one for the headland for example, diff lock, 4-wheel drive. As standard, we have our air conditioning and also air seat. We do have a couple of air suspension seat options, including our dual motion grabber seat, where we can slide our headrest completely out of the way, the usual tractor features that you would come to expect. I mentioned all of our controls were on our right hand side, so starting from the back, we have our 3-speed PTO, mechanical shifter, on off button. We have our 1, 2, 3, 4 mechanical remote valves. We also had, as I mentioned, our diff lock, 4-wheel drive, constant engine speed. And down here on our LCD display, we have our gear changes and range changes. So on the handle on our armrest, we can up through the gears, as you can see here. And using the declutch button on the back and the up, we can jump into a different range. This is also a power shuttle model, so there's no need to clutch when going from forward to reverse. Also on our armrest, we have our hitch up and down, revs, and under the armrest we have the hitch speeds and draft control. So that was a brief overview of our Puma X range. It is available with 600-hour service interval and a 3-year, 3,000-hour warranty package as standard. For more information, please contact your local Case IH dealer or visit www.caseih.com. Thank you.